3 5-minute rounds if they need them at a catch weight of 160 pounds. Adam Shelley in the white, Muhammed Kir Ahmet in the black. And immediately you see the height difference here. The range that Adam Shelley has got could be a key factor. Looking to close the distance early there was Ahmet.
Yeah, immediately rushing in, and Shelley taking advantage and taking a nice clinch position here. He looks like he's, with those long arms, you can get to those deeper positions. He's trying to get some pressure, or he was trying to get some pressure through that spine now, but instead trying to pick up the leg.
2-1 on Cage Warriors so far is Shelley. Wins over Clocky T, Stephen Hooper, and El Hadj Ndai. Last time we saw him, that was Cage Warriors 145 in November last year. We had Charlie Cox, Daredevil, sat front row for that fight, and he sent all the Team KF guys a really nice message of support from New York earlier this week.
Yeah, that body lock takedown that I was talking about earlier, those long arms able to get to the perfect position to pull that lower back in and manage to get to top position here. Shelley now going great position to land down some strikes, and these are landing hard, straight into the half guard. Looks like he's going to try and pass into mount, but some nice guard work from Ahmet underneath.
Yeah, people need to get this notion out of their heads that the Shelley brothers are just Taekwondo guys. They are complete mixed martial artists, and we're seeing that on display here now. Great groundwork from Adam Shelley.
It did look like he tried to pass directly to mount there, but again, that half guard was regained, and Shelley does look like he wants to try and strike from top position, so the half guard is not a bad position to do that from, but Kir Ahmet seems very active off of his back here, so perhaps a little bit of hesitation to create too much space on top.
Both pro wins for Muhammed Kir Ahmet by submission. He's lost 3 of 4. Sorry, 3 of his 4 losses rather have come by way of submission also. So it seems to be one of those guys where it's just go big or go home. He's going to have his hands full here up against the cage as Shelley starts dropping those short shots in.
Yeah, smart option there to try and strike from this position to try and open up those legs. Lockdown position underneath there. And now pushes the leg down, tries to pass in the mount again, but he's had no success really. But it's in these middle transitions where he's really able to land the best ground and pound, and every time he's had the opportunity to do that, he's really taken full advantage of it.
Big elbows from Shelley there.
He looks like he's cut him open as well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blood. I think it's just on the hairline. And you hear Chris Fields, well, you have no choice but to hear Chris Fields in the corner, and he's saying that he's tiring faster, and maybe that's to be expected on 6 days' notice, but it's on Shelley now to take advantage of that. You've got to believe Shelley wants to get this guy out of there.
Yeah, I agree. I think he is tiring. You see way less activity from underneath, and I think this could be over. We've seen how effective the ground and pound has been so far. He's covering up nicely, but the question is about intelligent defense, and he uses the opportunity to stand back up. And I think the reason really he's fatiguing so much is because the pressure on top from that ground and pound from Shelley was just so relentless.
Throwing a big bomb there was Kir Ahmet, but he was on his skates. You don't want to stay still in front of Adam Shelley, and that's exactly why. Shelley unloading now. Good level change there to stop that barrage of strikes, but it's a nice sprawl from the Team KF man.
Yeah, Kir Ahmet's got to a nice position here with that a body lock of his own, releases it. It looks like he's going to try and create some space, perhaps drop down for another takedown, but you know, we saw it early. Shelley's long arms again. Look at the positioning of the forearms. They're on that lower back, so you pull the lower back in. You use your chest and head to drive the upper body backwards, and the person's essentially locked in that position. The takedown comes easy.
Oh, and a nice shot from Shelley there, and there was a knee on the break from Shelley, which seemed to bother Kir Ahmet, but again, he goes for that body lock.
Yeah, and he went for a trip there, which if the fence wasn't there, he would have successfully executed, I think.
Oh, nice jab there. Stiff shot from Kir Ahmet.
And
big head kick.
Yeah, Kir Ahmet's output has been so high defensively and offensively. I think
a nice knee from Shelley. Oh, Kir Ahmet throws one back.
Another shot here. And he's able, not too much of a defense there. Perhaps Shelley knowing how little is left in the round there and happy not to fight it too much. 5 seconds left, and I think Kir Ahmet's going to be walking back to his corner pretty exhausted.
End of the round, and that is a big 5 minutes for Adam Shelley. Kir Ahmet looked like it landed on the first viewing, but the camera does make a liar out of all of us at times. Oh, spinning back kick to the body there. Then a couple of inches higher, and we could have seen a spectacular knockout, but it's a huge head kick, and Shelley going on the offensive. He's trying to put his man out here.
I think we might still see a spectacular knockout, Brad.
Shelley's going to keep those hands up.
I mean, Kir Ahmet is definitely not out yet.
Oh, jump. Was that a switch kick or a knee to the body? That's where that high-level striking background comes from. Big knees from Shelley here, one to the body. Kir Ahmet fires back.
Sounded like the entire arena shouted knee there.
Yeah, a good few thousand coaches in attendance here tonight. It's not really an MMA event till everyone shouted knee, is it?
That's true, that is very true.
Chris Fields calling for the left body kick. Oh, and he gets it. The Kir Ahmet did not like that. You immediately see those elbows drop.
Oh, his whole body's, he started moving awkwardly. He throws a massive right hand. Completely misses, and I just have a feeling that Shelley's not just looking for a finish, he's looking for a spectacular one.
Yeah, Fields calling for the left high kick now. He goes low on the right-hand side. Keep an eye on that left leg. We saw him on an almost question mark kick. Oh! And it's over. My God, I've seen enough. What a finish from Adam Shelley. Unbelievable. And I think a very, very wise decision from Mark Goddard there to end the punishment. One-way traffic.
Yeah, I was looking at Mark for that sort of last 10-15 seconds. He was keeping a really close eye. And as soon as the fight was called, Kir Ahmet just nodded. He knew.
Beautiful finish. I mean, that's one that's going to be on the highlight reels for some time. And the crowd here in Dublin absolutely ecstatic for that one.